Hello everyone, Taylor Johnson here. I just wanted to give you a quick look at the market statistics for the DC real estate market in March of 2022. These are provided by our local MLS, Bright MLS, looking for the Washington DC region. As you can see, median sales price is at 555. Closed sales, pending sales, new listings, median days in the market at 6. New showings and months of supply 0.7. So what this means is if no new homes come on the market, it will take less than 1 month to sell all the ones currently for sale. Now, if we compare that to March of last year, we can see that the median sales price has increased. The number of sales and pending sales and so forth have actually decreased from last year. However, they've increased from last month. So that means we're now fully into the spring market with more buyers out there looking and a little bit more inventory. And so it's time to put your game shoes on if you're entering. Buyer interest, home demand interest, is now at 119. It was 109 last month. So again, it shows us that things are a little bit higher than they were. However, there are signs that this year's spring market will be different. Buyers are less active than last year, and fewer properties up for sale. Record prices have contributed to declining showing volume. So it is a slightly better market than last spring. And let me show you, we can talk a little bit about some strategies. Here is the median sales price again. So if you're looking for a home under $500,000, then Prince George's County and Frederick County are the places to look. All the others are over that. Maybe Alexandria City could be a little close if you could bump up just a little bit. Active inventory, as you can see, here's our active inventory for the DC region. It's 4,005, which is a 53% decrease from 2 years ago, 25% decrease from last year. So, you've heard the market is tight. You've heard that there's a little bit of inventory. Here is the numbers that show you that that things are really, really tight. Like there are half as many homes for sale now as there were 2 years ago. New pending sales are also down a little bit. So here's listings. So we've got March of 22 listings versus March of 21 listings versus March of 20 listings. So some areas have had a little bit of increase, but overall it's a decrease. And year to date as well, we can see that the numbers versus year to date last year tend to be lower. So that just means that there's less on the market. Days on the market is a key number here. You can see it doesn't matter what market you're in, days on the market is low. So what this means is if you're a buyer and you've decided now's the time, you've got to make this a high priority. This is like, homes come on the market on Thursday. You got to be ready to look Thursday or Friday or Saturday. Put the offer in on Wednesday, on Sunday or Monday, and we're under contract on Tuesday. This is kind of the way the cycle's working. So once you enter the market, this becomes a really high priority. You've got to make time in your calendar to make this happen, or you're going to lose out. And there's another number later that shows you, really emphasizes this. So here, we look at closed sales. So if we look at March of 2020, in 0 to 10 days, we have roughly half the homes sold and half the homes took longer. So this presented some opportunities for folks to look in other areas. Now, in March of 2022, we have 72% of the homes, 72% of the homes are sold in 10 days. That gives you roughly 25% for the rest of it. All right, so there are strategies. We can look in this area. There's certain very nice homes that don't sell right away for whatever reason. This is where you're more likely to be able to negotiate a seller credit or protect some of your rights and not give them all away in competition against 10 other buyers. So, we'll talk about when you decide to go forward how to do that. Here's looking at the months of supply. You can see since 2013, when on this graph at least, the months of supply have been short. 6 months is considered a balanced market. Anything under 6 months is called a seller's market. So we have been in a seller's market since 2013. But you can see since 2008, it has gotten tighter and worse, right? So what this means is, as a buyer, you are giving away more and more of your rights and more of your ability to negotiate, and the seller is able to dictate terms. And here's another way to look at that. If we look at the sales price versus list price, since 2017, it's been 100% or higher. So what that means is the homes are selling at list price or a little bit above. If you are a buyer and you are able to buy without spending a dime over asking price, that's a win in this market. That's what this is telling us. If you're trying to do bargain hunting with a 20 or 30,000, 50,000 offer below asking price, you're not in that kind of market. That's what this is telling you. All right, you've got to be prepared to pay the list price or pretty close to it at least. All right, my name is Taylor Johnson, and I'm a real estate agent with Keller Williams Capital Properties. I'm part of the Garcia team, and I'm here to help you, to be a resource for you, answer any questions, direct you to places where you can find answers. Please reach out to me, and I'm happy to help you, and look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. Thanks very much. Thanks for coming. Bye.